It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Golden State Warriors. And a nice roll continuing right now for Golden State. After 8 games, they're an outstanding 7-1. Things have come together for them very quickly here early in the season. And DeMarcus Cousins, no question about the talent, but Kenny, can he be the best player or at least a top 2 player on a championship contender?
Oh, yes. Maybe 2 depends on the rest of the roster, but his leadership skill is still a work in progress.
The league is largely about small ball now and pace, but Cousins always causes matchup problems with his size and skill.
Agreed.
And now, with the tip-off coming up shortly, we go courtside. Kevin Harlan has the call.
You mean shortly like you, Ernie?
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the 4th member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Today's game continues this Los Angeles Clippers homestand. Some doubts forming early for these guys. They've gone 0-4 to start the season. They need a win, fellas.
Kevin, this is a team that you would certainly not consider to be world beaters, but they certainly are better than what they've shown us thus far. I mean, it will be interesting to keep an eye on them the rest of the season because they've got the potential to make some improvement.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Steph Curry is the 2-time league MVP, and Steve Kerr says he's maybe the most impactful offensive player ever. He puts fear into defenses like no one I've ever seen. No one's been able to shoot off the dribble from 35 feet. It changes the entire game. Kevin?
A game changer indeed. DA, thank you. Chris, you played for 5 different teams, a couple of them multiple times. How long do you think it takes to feel comfortable in a new situation for a player?
I tell you, Kevin, that's such a hard tightrope to play. I remember going to different teams, and you have to understand the culture of the team. You have to understand who their best players are already. You have to understand the style of play, and building trust takes time from both sides. So usually you'll come into a situation and you want to make sure that you're showing that you're a great teammate. And so usually in that area, teammates are saying, wait a minute, we brought you over here. We want you to be that guy that we traded for, the guy we just signed or recruited. We were a fan of you. Do the things that you do great. We'll catch up with you. So a lot of it starts with mutual respect, and that means mutual deferment. And then after a while, you both deferring. You're like, wait, we got to win some games. Okay, you be you, I'll be us. We'll all do it together. And kind of once you get over that kind of fine dance in the beginning, that icebreaker, usually that's when things start rolling.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, and it's all 5 All-Stars out there for the Warriors. Curry, Clay, Durant, Green, and Cousins. Now Gallinari following Durant's 3-point attempt. Courtside finds Gallinari. Drops in the tray.
Oh, wow, such a smooth shooter from distance. They'll be tighter up on him next time, I bet.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Harris kicks to Bradley. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Gortat. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Say what you will about Gortat, but the man just keeps producing. He gives you points, rebounds. He's a decent facilitator, and he does it all with good efficiency.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And see Webb discussing Gortat. He gives you a lot that doesn't show up in the stat sheet as well.
He sets hard picks. I mean, he blocks out. He can play the enforcer role. He gives you a little everything apart from his long-range shooting.
And he's good on the second. And Marcin Gortat, the Polish hammer, in the final year of a 5-year, $60 million deal. Greg, he's been worth every penny.
He has, but he turns 35 this season. He'll be motivated to earn that next contract, but now on the downslope, we may see his role evolve over the next few years.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Curry kicks to Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Marcin Gortat. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
First free throw is good.
I mean, look, Durant's an incredible player. I don't know how much better you can get. We've had a front row seat for quite a while watching his game ascend.
Durant nails both of them. Kevin Durant in the summer of 2017 took a $10 million discount to help the Warriors retain guys like Iguodala and Livingston. This summer, a new deal.
Well, for a superstar like him, the max salaries are already a discount. I mean, Kevin Durant deserves top dollar. And with a team moving into a new arena next year, they can afford it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
You want to talk about stretching the floor. How about Draymond at the 4 spot and sometimes at the 5, giving you an extra guy who creates space.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Durant.
That's where Cousins is most dangerous, and letting him go to work inside is something they're always trying to make happen.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris against Green. 6 on the shot clock. Harris misses.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bradley finds Harris. Kicks it out to Bradley. Over Thompson. And the Clippers miss again. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry with a wide open look. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
And it might not be the rivalry that a lot of the conference matchups are, but who knows? Maybe this is the year it heats up a little bit.
Clippers trail by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gallinari in the corner. They need this, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gallinari's got 5.
No, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the league. That's poor defensive work.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And Thompson gets it to go.
Oh, good size for a guard right there. Thompson uses it there. Beats good defense.
And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. 4-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
Well, their opponents ran some pretty good sets, too. I mean, let's be honest, creating some nice open looks.
Thompson passes to Green. Offline with his 3. Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Bradley against Thompson. Bradley with the bounce pass. Harris kicks to Gortat. Lock at 6. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Bradley against Thompson. Over in the corner, Green. Thompson against Bradley. The pass to Cousins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hits the 3-point bomb. 6 points for him.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Kicks to Harris. From 11 feet away, he's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Oh, you love the use of the mid-range jumper from Harris. Just takes his time and makes sure he's in rhythm before releasing the shot.
Here's Green. Cousins, no one around him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Yeah, you know, Coach Steve Kerr may seem to have a laid-back demeanor, but knowing him personally, I tell you what, he's fiery. He's intense, and he wants to win. When tempers flare, don't be surprised to see him smashing clipboards and letting loose on the sideline.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gallinari, and they call an illegal screen here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Clippers. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And, well, for the Warriors, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
Yeah, Greg, already the focus has started to turn to the postseason and what they need to do to make a run at the championship.
Here's Durant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And playing for the Bulls, Kerr famously got into a fight with a teammate, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he has that competitive spirit, that edge you need to succeed in this game. Great people skills, sure. He's not a pushover.
Now, here is Gortat, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Nice D from Cousins.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him, and the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And the Clippers call time here.
And guys, Cousins blindsided fans and players alike by going to Golden State this past offseason. Cousins knew he'd have to take a prove-it type deal when he entered free agency after that Achilles tear. The deal with the Warriors was put together and finalized fast, and kudos to the Warriors front office for striking when the iron was hot.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Golden State also making some changes. Jerebko comes in for Draymond Green, and it's Iguodala in for Thompson. Harrell finds Bamute. Back to Harrell. Over Jerebko. Harrell, that's good.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Pass to Cousins. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Well, yeah, they've set an aggressive tone early. The trick is maintaining this momentum. It's easy to get complacent. That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. I mean, affecting the shot.
Back to Curry. And another basket for Golden State.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
Now here's Beverly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Chris, you and I love guys with a great handle, and they can finish with either hand. And I know you've got a couple guys who you think do it better than most.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, right,
He's
exactly.
one of the best finishers that I've seen. Oh, my goodness, the way he can finger roll you with his left hand and throw it up so high that rain will come down with it and finishing off of both legs. You have to look at a guy like Harden as well, the way he finishes. How about LeBron James? As strong as he is, it seems like he just kind of gives you a shoulder with either shoulder, bumps and waits, and then lays it up nice, too. I mean, you have so many players. Curry, he's another guy that does it so well. I can keep going on and on, but those guys, don't forget about Mike Conley. He's ambidextrous. He might just shoot a jump shot with either hand. So you got to be careful when guarding these guys. Great finishers now.
Good names you've mentioned.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greg, he finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He throw good, Lou Williams. Greg, you look at the lineup for the reigning champs. When healthy, this team starts 5 all-star players at every position.
And even with Boogie coming back from a devastating injury, this team is scary. People immediately called it the best team ever assembled. Credit the front office, but the Warriors players still have to prove they are the best ever on the floor this season.
Before last season, the NBA voted to restructure the lottery odds. See, Webb, you think the changes will promote, better competition?
More even odds for the bottom 5 teams. That's the way that it should be. The bad teams should get the little bit of help that they're needed. And I do think that it promotes better competition. So I'm definitely happy with the way the NBA restructured the lottery odds.
Now here's Williams. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
And Harrell slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Here's Curry. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell, bangs home the trifecta.
Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I keep going to him again and again and again and again.
Now here's Beverly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Mbamute against Iguodala. And Mbamute can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Iguodala outside to the inside, and it's blocked. 1:57 left in the first quarter. On the wing, Williams. To the inside. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. Williams has got 6.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Warriors leading by 7. Curry kicks to Bell. Curry against Williams. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Now here's Mbamute. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Williams passes to Scott. It's stolen by Jerebko. Williams with the steal. Shoots over Curry. And it's Beverly missing. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. To the middle. He's looking for Bell and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Mbamute. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here is Cook, defended by Beverly. Shot clock at 6. Iguodala with it. Over Beverly. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll return shortly. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively, and if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after 1.
Well, there's not enough defensive pressure on the perimeter. We'll see in the second quarter if that gets corrected.
Patrick Beverly out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Scott. Then it's Mbamute. And Harrell's in at the 4. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. Here's Williams. The Warriors making the shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors. The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
They throw good, Lou Williams. NBA offenses have always been complex, and they always are evolving. But C-Webb, the movement and precision now seems to be at another level. Would you agree?
You know what, Kev, I disagree a little bit with that. You know, having played in different teams with some complex offenses, it's still all the basics. You still have the old flex offense, and that's nothing but what Utah, Karl Malone, and John Stockton used some 20 years ago. You still have triangle principles, which is what Jordan and Pippen used some 20, 25 years ago. And if you really want to go back to the Bob Cousy days when he played with Bill Russell, you still have a lot of throwing it into the post and cutting off of it. I think the players have evolved and the players' skill sets are better. But as far as offensive sets, I don't see that much has changed, except how do you execute them, and can you execute them with having the right position players with the correct skill set on the floor at the time that you're calling the play.
All right, I love your honest appraisal. And stolen by Harrell. Beverly wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
And what confidence from Beverly squaring himself up as the pass was coming his way. So he was ready to fire.
Taken away by Williams. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Harris.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here is Cook. He's guarded by Williams. It's stolen by Harris. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And where the shot's been coming from tonight, here's a look. Broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempt so far for Los Angeles.
And a shot they haven't been looking for very much is that corner three. And when they have, these been quick to kind of close out and deny it, and they've had to get their points from elsewhere.
Now here's Livingston. Outside, Green for three. It's hauled in by Harris. The Clippers trail. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
And it's the Warriors on the break. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, I love how he used his strength that time to get a shot up. A powerful player who continues to get better.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge. Also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
And that one's good by Gortat.
Oh, look, I just like how Gortat is using his size inside. He has a wonderful touch on these interior shots.
Ball's knocked loose, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Thursday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And it's the Clippers with the ball after the miss from Klay Thompson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Livingston.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop steal, though. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Golden State Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Thompson finds Cousins. Back to Thompson. Gortat with the block.
Oh, that's just the long wingspan of Gortat. I mean, it's highly effective, especially how he swats away shots.
Here's Thompson. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Down low. Here's Gortat over Cousins. And it comes off the front of the rim. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Green deciding where to go with it. Gallinari against Durant. Over Gallinari. Cousins. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-5 run here. Bradley kicks to Gortat. And here's Harris from the arc. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Warriors, 4th.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
With the fadeaway. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead. LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. On defense, the Warriors.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
Fader on the way. Durant, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead. The Warriors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. He kicks to Cousins. Count it from 12. Cousins has got 10.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Gallinari against Durant. And it's Gallinari missing.
I think a kick out is the better option there. Defense had the rim on lockdown.
Shots good by Green.
He keeps working on the three-point line. I mean, that's his 3rd triple of the game. First in the quarter.
Passes it to Gallinari. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by 4. Livingston kicks to Green. He dishes it to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Kevin Durant.
You can't overcommit when Green has the ball. He'll make you pay by finding the open teammate.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, Draymond Green, the Warriors assist leader, top 10 in dimes. I mean, league-wide last season. I mean, think about it. His playmaking ability at the power forward position is unique.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Cousins. 9th in rebounding. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Clippers trail by 6. And over the past 3 seasons, Green averaging over 7 assists a game. The only big man who's averaged more over a course of a season, Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, wow. Well, Coach Kerr, consulting with that Suns team, gave Draymond a video of Boris Diaw. Boris Diaw averaged 6 assists a game in Phoenix. Well, Green took that and with the shooters that he has, MVP shooters, and the players that he has, he's taking that to a different level.
Los Angeles with another miss.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Here's Durant, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Gallinari on the wing, defended by Durant. There's the lob for Harris. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Harris is very aware of what shots he should be taking out there. An excellent scorer who only looks to shoot when he's in rhythm.
Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Mike Scott's checked in for the Clippers. The Warriors also with a sub. Jerebko's checked in for Green. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
I mean, if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
Pass to Gortat. In the corner, Bradley with it. To the paint. It's stolen by Curry. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Cousins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Thompson from long range. A 3-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
The green light doesn't get any brighter than it is for Thompson. I mean, when the 3 is there for him, he'll take it.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the
shots,
block
gentlemen.
there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The Clippers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. A different look for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gortat. And Bahamute comes in for Gallinari.
1 shot.
And it's Williams in for Bradley.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Curry kicks to Jerebko. The pass to Cousins. He feeds it to Curry. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Curry's got 13 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. It's stolen by Jerebko. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 6th assist on the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now here's Harrell. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Cousins. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Warriors leading by 14. Curry looking around. Kicks it to Durant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Oh, man, I tell you what, KD puts so much pressure on the defense. Trying to deter his scoring without fouling is just about impossible.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Warriors, Bell comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Iguodala in for Thompson. Durant hits them both. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Iguodala against Beverly. Here is Mbamute. Banked in off the glass.
And that's what Beverly does best, a quick passer who distributes the ball incredibly well.
Warriors leading by 14. Curry dishes to Durant. Back to Curry from the arc. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
And it's Harrell missing.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
To the paint, here's Iguodala. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Iguodala's got his first bucket in this one. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams against Curry. And Steph Curry with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Here's Williams. A beautiful reverse layup. Williams has got 12 in the game.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Pass to Cook. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors lead by 19. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the coach of the year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. 1 half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 16 points, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
The competitive nature of Steph Curry. Got it going in the first half and would not let up. Even when facing length, defensively, his ball handling and quick release wins out.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, they got to do a better job on the glass. Ernie, they got outworked. They were weak physically. That's part of how they fell behind in this game. I think if they can control those things, they'll be okay, Ernie.
And that's a wrap. With the 3rd quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We return to Los Angeles now with a look at the Staples Center from high above the arena. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Clippers trail by 19, and on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Gallinari. To the inside, Curry with the steal. Now, let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks. And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside, Green. Gallinari against Durant. 5 to shoot. No good from Cousins. The Clippers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Tobias Harris in his 8th season in the NBA and still just 26 years old.
Yeah, I mean, 1 season at Tennessee, and he has slowly but steadily improved each year. And, you know, he's gotten stronger, more consistent with his long-range shooting, and he's found his calling as one of those prototype small ball fours.
Here's Curry following the score by Avery Bradley. Curry's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Warriors leading by 16. Curry passes to Cousins. At the elbow, Green. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from three-point range. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Gallinari finds Bradley. Inside, and stolen by Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Wow, the way Cousins runs the floor for a big man, he can really hustle when he sees a chance for an easy score.
Harris looking it over. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. And here's Bradley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Harris's shot is off.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
And the Clippers miss again. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Thompson for 3. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 4th assist in this one. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, one thing you love about Klay Thompson is he's just cool and calm. I mean, he stays in his own lane. Steve Kerr says he's not low maintenance, but he's no maintenance. He plays hard at both ends. He just wants to win, and then he goes home and walks his bulldog Rocco. Well, the Bulldogs, you can't really walk them that much. I wonder if he's picking them. I mean, that's about it anyway.
Clippers trail by 21. Passes it to Harris. Dishes it to Gallinari. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And you look at Klay, not a care in the world.
Well, he's smooth. Well, he has a carefree attitude. It helps in the locker room. I think it also helps him as a smooth shooter. I mean, even if he misses a couple, he's not thinking about it. He just keeps shooting.
The Warriors have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Clippers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. The pass to Gallinari. He kicks it to Gortat. Over Cousins to halt the run. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, you got to stay down on that pump fake. I mean, Gortat is solid at going into contact on the way up.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
Now, the size and the length of Gortat, it comes in handy on both ends of the floor. I mean, he's a solid and more than reliable big man with a soft J.
Now, here's Curry. 16 points for him. The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Bradley. And the rejection by Cousins.
And the defensive Cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
Down low. Gortat with the block.
His percentage from the field is not very strong this quarter.
Inside. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
Oh, that's a nice look. Recognizing he had the opening to make the entry pass.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Harris kicks to Gortat to the inside. Stolen by Durant. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside, Green. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
On the loose, Durant's been spectacular tonight, showing off the full arsenal.
Clippers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 12. Kicks to Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, such a great feel for what the defender is thinking. Durant using the up fake, the pump fake, the psych, the welcome to the parachute club to draw the foul.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Harrell, he's checked in for Gallinari. Patrick Beverly comes in for Bradley. Lou Williams is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here is Harris. He's got 8. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
For Los Angeles, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Green in the post. He's defended by Harrell, and it's Green missing. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's Gortat. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Wow, you gotta admire the focus. Gortat not taking no for an answer. Outstanding at converting on these and-one opportunities.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And the Clippers making a change here. And Mbah-a-Moute's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. Outside Williams. Pass to Harrell. And Mbah-a-Moute against Iguodala. Harrell. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Green. Here's Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 17.
A stronger guy than some think. I mean, it's not enough just to bump Clay. You have to do more.
And Beverly kicks to Gortat. The dish to Williams. There's the lob to Gortat. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
And what about the quick hands of Cousins? Sure, he's an offensive juggernaut, but he also keeps his eyes open for steals as well.
Outside Williams to stop the run. And the layup is good. He's got 14.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
On the wing, Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the Warriors. A versatile defender, can score playing off the ball, and just plays the game the right way.
First free throw is good. And is there any doubt Klay Thompson could go to another team and average 30 points a game as the main offensive weapon?
Yeah, but, you know, he's not an attention seeker, and that's just not his personality. He knows it's more fun to play for a winner.
Scotty's checked in for the Clippers. Golden State also making some changes. Jerebko's checked in for Cousins. Bell comes in for Green, and Cook subbed in for Sean Livingston. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Williams. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Here's Thompson. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. Yeah, and the crowd immediately letting the officials hear it after that whistle.
Now Williams. He's got 16. It's tipped.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Thompson passes to Jerebko. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters, though. Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
He gets it in there. Cook's got 6.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Here's Beverly. The Warriors making the shot. Outside, Scott. Passes it to Williams. Back to Scott. Looking to end the run. Shot clock at 6. And that one, good. Scott's got his first points of the game.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Free throw good, Lou Williams. So he gets them both. Here is Cook. 7 points in the game. He kicks it to Bell. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And it's blocked by Scott. And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. Throws it up high. And Harrell slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
This shot certainly in Thompson's arsenal. I mean, he keeps the defense guessing.
Unloads from 13. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. And another basket for Golden State.
The handle has improved so much since he entered the league. Iguodala with a terrific move.
Williams finds Harrell. Back to Williams. Bell with the block. And they're able to recover. Tries again. And another shot. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got 4 this quarter.
It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole.
Cook looking it over. He dishes it to Thompson. Now here's Jerebko, defended by Scott. Bell's shot is good. Bell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is where Bell likes to operate. Comfortable inside, knows he can get it done from there.
Harrell against Bell. Scott kicks to Williams. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Bell. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the pass to Thompson. Basket counts. Thompson's got 16 points here in the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Williams passes to Mbamute. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Now here's Harrell. Over in the corner, Mbamute. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mbamamute's got 7 points in the game. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Patrick Beverly. Robinson is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Teodosic in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Beverly's a guy who loves physical contact. He really tries his best to absorb the contact on his shots to draw these fouls.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
First one falls for him. And Patrick Beverly last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
Both free throws good from Beverly. Compared to when you were playing, C-Web, how have the baseline skill requirements for the 4s and the 5s, the power forwards and the centers, changed, do you think, the most?
The ability to stretch the floor. It's a lot more emphasis on the mobility, especially at the defensive end. And I don't think you can have a player who is a specialist anymore in the game. I've played with some great defenders. The Ben Wallaces, the Davis boys there in Indiana. But those positions are no longer valued or needed anymore. You can no longer be a defensive player that can't score on the other end. You have to be a player in the NBA now with the total skill set. That means mobility, shooting, dribble, passing. All of those things have to be encompassed, or is a way to make sure to highlight you with a mismatch and take you out of the game.
Good documentation. I like it. Scott, good.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Bell. McKinney kicks to Bell. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here is Cook, guarded by Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Teodosic to the middle. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Pass to McKinney. Jones kicks to Curry. See, Webb, I think of when you entered the league and how much the league has changed since your entry. In your mind, going back to your rookie year, I'm sure you can count many ways that the NBA has improved the game.
Yeah, and the NBA to me has always been a step ahead. It's been a leader as far as where sports in general should go. I mean, we're truly a global game now. You just imagine where the game is going to be in 20 years, the growth of overall player salaries, the value of franchises. And to me, again, the biggest improvement has just been the evolution of players. It's been thanking a guy like Larry Bird, who was 6'9", shooting threes, and today we have Kevin Durant, 7-foot shooting threes. His players getting better. The dribbling of Isaiah Thomas back in the Piston days to the dribbling of Curry, Kyrie, John Wall. Today, it's the evolution of the players to me that's been so exciting, along with the growth of the league overall.
And the Clippers have possession following the score by Golden State. Robinson passes to Teodosic. Kicks it to Scott. Over Bell. Scott. Good. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here is Cook. Outside Curry. Offline with his three. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Robinson dishes to Beverly. Passes it to Marjanovic. Back to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Teodosic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good. Chris, the last few years, talk of expansion has come up. Are we ready, you think, in the NBA to add some more teams?
I think we are. Now, expanding to 32 teams might stretch the talent a little bit thin, but I think we could handle a couple of years with that because of the youth of the players, and it could actually switch it up a little bit. I mean, come on, Kevin. You like me. You're a big basketball and big sports fan. You know we have to have a team in Seattle.
I would love Seattle. Absolutely.
I mean, come on. You know how crazy those fans were. You know we have to have that come back. And then there's some places. Think about how great Oklahoma City is.
Yes.
And how they've just embraced this Thunder team. There might be a couple more places out there with that type of passion and fans saying, listen, if you give us a team, we promise we'll nurture it, take care of it, and root for it the loudest. And I like having that. I think it's time to definitely investigate expansion, but we got to get back to Seattle first and foremost.
Here is Cook. Just 5 on the clock. Livingston with it. The rebound by Marjanovic. Gallinari outside. Got a piece of it. He gets stolen by Livingston. McKinney passes to Jones. Hammers the alley-oop through. The Clippers shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's Teodosic. The pass to Marjanovic. Back to Teodosic. Hits it from 3-point range.
I don't know if that was by design or by accident, but the D not paying any attention to him.
Cook kicks to McKinney. Back to Cook. Last season, C-Web, the league implemented rules for resting starters. Has that had any effect in your opinion so far?
I'm not a big fan of it. I think that this should be something that's held in the locker room, that if you're a player and you're hurt, or if you're tired, that you and your coach should be able to talk about it, and definitely he managed your body the way that a coach should. But I don't think that this should be something that's just out on the table that I can take a rest day. It's just never been in the game. This is a new precedent. But I do love what the commissioner and the NBA has tried to do, is address the issue, because it was getting out of hand, resting players, especially on national televised games. If I'm a fan and I'm coming there to watch my favorite player and you're not playing there tonight, and I've saved up for these tickets for months, gotten good grades, done everything my dad has said to do, and he's taking me to the game and you don't show up?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a big letdown.
That's sad. Now, here's Livingston. No one near him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Marjanovic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Robinson kicks to Scott. Teodosic, the pass to Scott. And here's Gallinari outside, and Jones pulls it down. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. Livingston with it. Robinson picks him up. Pass to Cook. Pass to McKinney. Here is Cook. Gallinari covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Teodosic, the pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
The location of that assist was awesome. That was a sweet lead pass.
And so here is Golden State. To the inside. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Teodosic. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here is Cook. Down low. Bell's shot is good.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
LA has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Gallinari, and a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in. The Warriors have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. Here is Cook. To the paint. Here's Jones. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Teodosic. For a long time, beat writers and media personnel have determined NBA awards. C. Webb, as someone who's been up for some of these, do you feel the voting system as structured now is fair?
I don't know how it can be fair if it doesn't have any players or coaches involved. You know, I can't necessarily vote on the best doctors because I don't know what it entails, but I can definitely trust other doctors to give their comments on their peers. I think peer awareness is some of the most reliable that you can go for. But, I mean, we have some very knowledgeable writers, sports writers, and media personnel that know. But for the most part, you need help of the players and the coaches to make sure that the integrity is there.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Robinson. Both shots good from the stripe. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Back to Livingston. Passes it to Jerebko. Clock at 6. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Clippers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th. 8 of 12. Scott, good.
Now that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
The Warriors shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Jerebko kicks to Cook. Iguodala outside. Here is Cook. Back to Iguodala. And stolen by Scott. Here's Teodosic. And too long on the shot. The Warriors shooting 44% in the 4th. The offense with some ups and downs. And here's Livingston. Back to Cook. 6 on the shot clock. Livingston kicks to Bell. Here's Cook. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Scott the pass to Teodosic. Dishes to Beverly. Over Uredko. And it's Beverly missing.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jumper.
See, Webb, there was a time when athletes spoke up about societal issues and they were simply told to, just stick to sports. That is no longer the case.
Basketball was built on players speaking their mind. The one thing about the game of basketball, whether you're from Serbia like my friend Vlade or you're from Detroit like me, it's an urban game. And you cannot leave the problems of urban society just because you were blessed with the talent to play basketball. And so many of us speak up on societal issues. Just because we made it doesn't mean that our friends and family are out of those situations. We're not in a bubble in which we don't see how those issues affect us, our family, or our friends. And so just because we're blessed with basketball abilities, sporting abilities, does not mean that we're exempt from the problems in society. And if we have a platform and can speak out, why not? And I'm very proud of what guys in the league has done, whether it's LeBron James and his scholarship program, or whether it's Chris Paul and others, or Steve Kerr speaking up for societal issues. For me, it's refreshing, but it also is in the lineage of the greats that started this game in basketball, speaking up for the voiceless.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
He had those defenders shaking their heads. There were times when they thought they had a handle on him, and then just like that, he'd go off on another tear.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care how good you are. It's tough to succeed in a hostile environment. They're doing it in style.
Here's Marjanovic, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Now, even if the D has an impact, I mean, there's no way he's blocking that shot. He's giving up too much size.
The free throw drops for Marjanovic. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. And so Cook nails both of them. Clippers with the ball. To the middle, and Marjanovic with the slam.
Oh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Here is Cook. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus, physical challenge for you guys with another game coming tomorrow. What do you have to do to get ready with the quick turnaround?
Just rest up. It's part of the league. Back-to-back's a part of the league. So rest up and focus in and be ready for tomorrow. That's all I can do.
Hey, Boogie, nice job. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.